Hey guys, I'm Melanie Hinds. I'm your fastest Iraqi Dinar summary on the net, where I cover all the updates from all the people. I also have my own unique intel source, and we get a lot of different things right out of Iraq from the military sources that are under strict NDAs, except for a few that give us the intel, and we're very, very grateful for them. One just got a promotion from sergeant to master sergeant, Sergeant Scott, so we're excited for him. And so he sends us stuff every morning. I go through the details. I put the approximate timestamps on my live stream this morning. I will link that down below if you want to go to the actual articles. There was a flurry of activity. Sudani came back he arrived back from, he was he participated in something, guys. I hit a wall today. I almost didn't do this, right? So I just want you to know I do this every day, live stream in the morning, and then I'm going live tonight at 5. So just pray for me. I just did some of my Energize Go to kind of give me a kick in the butt. But there was a job fair in Iraq that kicked off with 5,000 opportunities for their youth. They are looking to help the youth. Also, Iraq Central Bank reports a 7.3% increase in private banks capital. Guys, they're going to start, the banks are going to, they're required to be audited just like the CBI is and the government of Iraq is. There was no delay for census in disputed Iraqi territories. Interior Ministry confirms they're going forward with the census. That's supposed to start November 19th and the 20th, and there's a curfew for that. They're set to release the population results right away. There's inflation in Iraq in the real estate market. Yep, there's inflation everywhere, but they're less than everybody else in terms of inflation. I think it's like 3.5%. The dollar prices drop in Baghdad and Erbil. That's good. International tourism, anyone? The second International Tourism Expo with broad participation was hosted, let's see, Salamanyai in Kurdistan. They attended that National Tourism Expo. Guys, they are just marketing their country as being secure and stable all over the world. There's more about the census. Everybody's looking at that. President Barzani was to visit Azerbaijan to attend the, what was that? He attended, the COP29. Yeah, COP29 conference. It's the conference about the climate. Making the climate better. We all want to make the climate better. Agreed? I want to make the climate better. I just don't think they should, go about it the way they have here, where there's not enough infrastructure to support all their regulations. And telling people that they can't buy gas-fueled cars, I think is a mistake. You should still be able to have your freedoms. Iraqi Prime Minister, that's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion, right? I believe this is still America, especially with the latest election, showed that we want the freedom back. Prime Minister delivers a speech during the emergency summit, and that was a big article that I went through today. It was an emergency meeting. Sudani, shame will follow all who've contributed to the killing of innocents. He came stark out on that. And gosh, I'm behind, guys. I'm getting all keyed up in all the different stuff I get. He said the president has robo-dogs on his property. We have told you about these robots, and now there's a video of the bots patrolling his property, so he's being protected by robo-dogs. Have you ever watched Black Mirror? You should watch that episode. As long as the deer don't go crazy, we're good. And he said, he said, yes, they are. It was delayed until a certain point had been reached. This was for security reasons. Now it's out and in the open. The robot dogs is what he's referring to. And guys, everybody's on pins and needles waiting for this to happen. So now we're going to turn over to the other one. I'm sorry, I kind of screwed up your summary, you guys. I hope you're okay with that. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'll see you live, though. I'll perk up when I have my margarita, I promise. So, Militiaman says, article quote, Iraq says, when we reach the point where everyone is headed towards using the official and fundamental channels in the transfer process, then we find no room for there to be two prices for the dollar. That's when he'll make his move. If he's not ready now, when will he be? Milishman said, I don't know. That's his call. It's on him to know the marketplace. When is the safest time to do it? He's saying over the passage of time, it gets shorter and shorter because the people are using the system properly. They have a brand new banking system. I talked on this often. If you have questions, you can always get in the live chat tonight at 5 and ask me. This is going to be loaded right before that. I got to move. Once he changes the exchange rate, we think that the two prices will go away like that. Snap. Mark Z says, question, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Mark Z says, I think we're just waiting for an announcement. I think they're on a fast track to completion. Maybe that's why We get silence and a brick wall from contacts. Yep, it's pretty silent right now. I'm going to skip over the guy named Pimpy because I heard he was bad-mouthing me again just the other day. So I'm not going to give him any respect. He doesn't give me any respect, so why should I? Frank 26, this time we didn't go down. We called the bank. We said we wanted to see if we can exchange some currency, and he said, what kind of, this is a really good story. He said, what kind of currency? We said Iraqi dinar. That's not accordance with my strategy. This is just what Frank does, but it's good information for us. He didn't even skip a beat. He said, well, I'm not sure about that one right now. Let me talk to my colleagues and I'll get back to you. Easy peasy. We were just kind of shocked. He put me on hold and came back and very calmly said, sir, with the amount that you told us you have, the Brinks truck will come to your house and they will do the exchange right there in your house, and then you'll be good to go. It'll be in your bank. You'll be able to verify it on your phone and your app that shows your banking information. He said you'll be able to validate on a computer, all that jazz, that the money's in your account. The system's working for us. Anybody say high five? This is great news. Thank you, Frank. I love you, dude. I love everything you bring. He said they're saying we should have an accountant and a tax attorney. I agree. I recommend that I recommend that. They have a list of all that. They'd be more than happy to share. I said, no, thank you. I have that all covered. It was amazing. Our jaws just dropped. This was last Monday, by the way. Mountain Goat, I see what's happening in Iraq as a final cleanup from the sanctioned days and war years. There was going to be some huge changes in policy of currency exchange for international trade with Iraq. Why else would the CBI make such a drastic change in policy with currency auctions if the U.S. didn't tell them to ditch the dollar and do it now? But in order to do it, Iraq needed the reforms. Reforms come first, then they can rebuild their economy, and somewhere in the new economy building phase, they strike out and delete the zeros and reinstate. So come to the end of 2024, don't you think these reforms would be good enough to let the dinar finally go to 4x? I was told this is their target, the end of 2024. That was Mountain Goat. Again, Mark Z says, government spokesman reveals the most important features of the Sudanese and Trump communication. This article really gets into the discussion. Trump believes Iraq can be a very calming influence in the region. I did share that on my summaries a couple days ago. They had spoken, I believe, at least 3 times since Trump was elected. The two sides stressed moving forward with relations between our countries. They also talked about money, technology, and Iraq's role in it. You have to know Trump has an interest in Iraq's ascension and change in value. It would bring financial stability to the U.S. and peace and prosperity in many parts of the world. This is very encouraging. So guys, that's the update as of today. Everybody's expecting changes to the rate. We've seen it pop on Forex a couple times. Whenever that happened, it doesn't matter. The point is, it happened. So guys, if you like these summaries, please give me some positive comments down below. If you'd like to join us on either a coffee and conversation, which I do every morning between 9 and 9:30, sometimes earlier. It's rare. I'm not a morning person, but I have to be for my husband, okay? He's the only one I'm in the morning. That and my dogs, right? Actually, they slip in now because they know mommy. What else? Or we do margaritas and manifestations, which I think I'm going to do maybe twice, maybe more this week. But tonight is one of them at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you're subscribed, tap the bell to all, so you'll be notified when all this stuff happens. I love you all. May God bless you. May God bless us all. Just believe this Iraqi dinar is done. If you want to learn how you can help us manifest it, you'll get on the live stream tonight at 5. The link's already up. It says margaritas and manifestations. It's got me in my pink sweatshirt with stars all over it. You know, I'll see you there. Bye.